This will be romantic, emotional, and deeply immersive, focusing on connection, atmosphere, and that powerful, heart-racing moment, without crossing into explicit territory. Where the sun meets the sea. The sun was already beginning its slow descent when they reached the hill. It wasn't a high hill, just enough to rise above the shoreline, where the land curved gently toward the sea. But from there, the horizon opened wide, uninterrupted, stretching endlessly in gold and amber hues. She stopped first, catching her breath, not from the climb, but from the view. "It's beautiful," she whispered. He nodded, though he wasn't looking at the horizon anymore. "I knew you'd like it." The wind moved softly around them, carrying the faint scent of salt and warm earth. Below, the waves rolled in steady rhythm, their distant sound like a quiet heartbeat beneath everything. They stood side by side at first. Close but not touching. The kind of closeness that feels intentional. The kind that says something is about to happen, even if neither of them says it aloud. "You always find places like this," she said after a moment, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "I don't," he replied. "I just wanted somewhere that felt like a beginning." She turned slightly at that, studying him. "A beginning?" she asked. "Yeah," he said, softer now. Something about today felt like it deserved one. The light shifted, deepening into richer shades of orange and rose. The sky looked painted, soft clouds catching fire as the sun lowered itself toward the edge of the world. She took a step closer without realizing it. "So, this is your idea of a beginning?" she teased gently. He smiled, but there was something quieter beneath it, something more certain. "I think so." Their shoulders brushed. This time, neither of them moved away. The contact was light, but it lingered, sending a quiet warmth through both of them. She felt it first in her chest, then in the way her breath slowed, like her body was trying to match something unspoken between them. He turned toward her fully now. "Can I tell you something?" he asked. She nodded, eyes already searching his face. "I've been thinking about this moment all day," he admitted. "Actually, longer than that." Her heart skipped, just once but enough to feel it. "What moment?" she asked, though she already knew. "This," he said simply. The words settled between them, gentle but undeniable. The wind quieted, as if the world itself was listening. She swallowed softly, her voice quieter now. "You're making this feel important." "It is," he said. No hesitation, no joking now. Just truth. She looked down for a second, gathering herself, then back up again, closer now, closer than she'd intended. Close enough to see the way the light reflected in his eyes, warm and steady. "I think I've been waiting for it too," she admitted. That was all it took. He lifted his hand slowly, not sudden, not rushed, and brushed it gently against her arm, giving her time to pull away if she wanted to. She didn't. Instead, she leaned in slightly, closing the space between them inch by inch, her breath catching just enough to be heard. The world narrowed. The sea, the sky, the fading sun. All of it became a backdrop to this one, fragile moment. Their faces were close now, so close that the last bit of distance felt like a question. He paused there, not out of doubt, but out of care. Out of wanting it to be right. Her eyes flickered to his lips, then back to his eyes. A small, almost imperceptible smile formed, like permission given without words. And then, he leaned in. Their lips met softly at first. A gentle, searching kiss, warm and real, like something long imagined finally finding shape. It wasn't hurried. It wasn't uncertain. It was felt. The kind of kiss that starts quiet, but carries something deeper beneath it. Her hand rose instinctively, resting lightly against his chest, feeling the steady rhythm of his heartbeat. He drew her closer, not tightly, not urgently, but enough to close the distance completely, to make the moment whole. The sun slipped lower. Their kiss deepened, not in intensity alone, but in presence. In the way they leaned into it, in the way they stayed there, unafraid of how much it meant. Time seemed to stretch. The world softened around them. They pulled back only slightly, foreheads touching, breaths mingling in the cooling air. Neither of them spoke right away. They didn't need to. Her eyes were bright, reflecting the last light of the sun. That, she began, then laughed softly, unable to finish. Yeah, he said, smiling just as quietly. She leaned in again, not waiting this time. Another kiss. Softer, warmer, more certain. The kind that feels like a promise, even if no words are spoken. Behind them, the sun finally dipped below the horizon, leaving the sky glowing in its wake. Deep gold fading into violet, a quiet ending to a perfect moment. They stayed there, wrapped in that fading light, holding on to something new and fragile and beautiful. A beginning, just as he had said. And as the first stars began to appear above them, neither of them let go.